Om Shri Ganeshaya Namo Nama. Greetings to everyone world over, all our brothers and sisters across the globe. Wishing you all today, world over, India's Independence Day. What a proud moment, Dr. Subhash Goyal, the legend of the Indian tourism industry, the Bhisham Pitamaha of Indian tourism industry, and the president of Chamber for Service Industries right over here with us to share his vision. Because this morning, he dedicated and devoted the entire time listening each and every word between the lines of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, what he conveyed from the Red Fort. Let's move on to Dr. Subhash Goyal and hear his version and views what the Honorable Prime Minister has conveyed. Dr. Subhash Goyal, President, Chamber for Service Industry.
Greetings on behalf of the Chamber for Service Industry to all your viewers all over the world. Today is a very auspicious day. It's the Independence Day of India, and I was lucky that I was able to tune in at the right time, early in the morning, to listen to the honorable and dynamic and visionary Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi. What a wonderful speech. He covered every aspect of development that the country needs, and his vision of making India by 2047 one of the fastest developing country in the world and a fully developed country. And not only this, he mentioned that this is his third term and India is going to become the third largest economy. Well, friends, you know, in 2014, when the Prime Minister took over, 75% of our country was a cash economy. Today, 86% of our economy is digital. What a great transformation Modi ji and his government has made. I mean, today, India, we are the fifth largest economy right now, and we are still moving very fast. We are on fast track. And I'm very confident that with vision, the Prime Minister and all of us in the tourism and the service industry will make it definitely one of the topmost countries by 2047. Having said that, the Prime Minister talked about SMEs, you know, the small and medium enterprises, and tourism forms a part of the small and medium enterprises, and not only tourism but the entire service industry. If China has become a manufacturing capital of the world, India has become the service capital of the world. And the service industry is playing a very, very important role. But the Prime Minister of India, in his speech today, mentioned that he would like to also make it a manufacturing capital. He emphasized make in India, design in India, and also today we are making it an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Our defense industry is very fast, making everything in India, right from jet planes to submarines. So, friends, it was a very, very auspicious day today. He not only covered all the issues and problems that India is facing, the challenges that India is facing, and the solutions that India has. He also talked about the neighboring countries and particularly mentioned Bangladesh. He mentioned that India wants safeguarding of the Hindus and all the minorities in Bangladesh. And I believe, it was not mentioned in the speech, but from my sources I came to know that he has had a telephonic conversation with the new head of the state of Bangladesh. So, and peace, prosperity and development is the motto which India has, and it is the motto that he has given to the rest of the world. He also mentioned indirectly giving a hint to the powers that may be international powers, that India means peace and India will be of benefit. Peace and a prosperous India will be of benefit not only to Southeast Asia but to Europe, America and the rest of the world. So, friends, the he talked about making India a $5 trillion economy. But I would like to tell on behalf of the chamber that we can make, if proper focus is given, we can make uh, tourism industry alone can contribute $5 trillion to the economy. We need to do a few things. I think the Prime Minister is the biggest ambassador. Wherever he goes, he tells NRIs to visit India. And the way Ayodhya has been built, Varanasi has been renovated, and all other religious and cultural sites are being improved. So, religious tourism alone can generate about $1 trillion in this country. Uh, you see, Saudi Arabia, after oil, makes a lot of money from Hajj, and they have a Ministry of Hajj Affairs and Religious Tourism. Today, India is the birthplace of four great religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Jainism. Islam may have originated in the Middle East, but Sufism, the spiritual side of Islam, is flourishing in India. Whether it is Sant Kabir, or it is Bulle Shah, or it is Nizamuddin Aulia, or Alauddin Chishti, or Guru Nanak, or all the other Sikh gurus who have taught spiritualism not only to India but to the whole world, and have given the message of peace and prosperity to the whole world. Now, not only this, Sufism is the spiritual side of Islam, where we reach God realization by not killing the non believers, but killing the devil within you. Because within you, even in the Bible, they say the kingdom of God is within you. So within you, there is Shaitan, and within you, there is Khuda. So you have to kill the Shaitan within you and go towards Khuda, and then only you reach Jannat. So that is the essence or the spiritual side of Islam. Unfortunately, not only in Islam but in all religions, ritualism and fanaticism has taken over, and with the result, a lot of wars are being fought because of hatred, and so India is playing a role of a peacemaker, and India wants to be, for thousands of years. You see, uh, India has never invaded any country and taken any territory. India is the land of Buddha. So we believe in peace. So this message was very nicely conveyed by the Prime Minister about India's role in world. Even the resolutions of G20, a lot of them have been implemented in India, and we are really moving on a fast track. Now, my suggestions through uh, your channel and through the Chamber for Service Industry to the government is that inbound tourism, yes, is progressing, but the budget for marketing tourism has been reduced from 300 crores to 30 crores only. Even the states like Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, etc., they have a budget of 200 to 300 crores. So I think the budget of the Ministry of Tourism for marketing particularly should be at least 1000 crores. Why? Because the tour operators, who are the soldiers of the tourism industry, because we walk the streets of the world selling India. And we used to get a lot of market development assistance known as MDA from the Ministry of Tourism. When we participated in international trade fairs and exhibitions, we were reimbursed part of the expenditure. Our airfare was reimbursed. So that was helping the small and medium operators. The rich and the big, the multinational operators can afford to go on their own. But it was to encourage the small and medium operators that MDA was introduced by the tourism ministry, and we wanted to be reintroduced. Secondly, you see, we used to get SEIS, which is Services Export Incentive Scheme from the Ministry of Commerce. This scheme was there to introduce, encourage people who are earning foreign exchange. So we used to get an incentive in the form of licenses on foreign exchange earning, uh, whether we can import adventure equipments or we can import the super luxury cars with toilets, buses with toilets inside, or we can import equipment for adventure, equipment for river rafting, equipment, for safety and security. So all those things, were being used, and we could also trade those licenses. That was a big encouragement for people to focus more on international tourism and earn foreign exchange. Domestic tourism is good, but domestic tourism is like putting money from one pocket to another pocket. So what we need is international tourism, which brings in, you know, pocket. So the government is doing a great job. There's a lot of funds which are there for infrastructure. So infrastructure is improving. The road connectivity, again, the roads are being built, world-class roads. A network of roads all over India is being built, which is very, very fast, and the infrastructure is being developed. But what is the use of infrastructure? We may be having we have one of the world's largest UNESCO World Heritage monuments, and every state has, if UNESCO has recognized 40 monuments, we must be having a few hundred monuments which have not been recognized, which are world class. So we want that there has to be proper marketing, and they have to be accessible. A lot of states in India have international airports, but there are no international flights. Like Madhya Pradesh has Indore and Bhopal has international airports, but there is no international airline or international flights operating from there. Similarly, a lot of states have international airports. The flights are focused only on Delhi and Mumbai. Even Calcutta, Odisha, Varanasi, they are underserved. And today we are building a second airport in Delhi, in Greater Noida, and in Navi Mumbai. But we need to open the skies, because in 2019, the number of flights that were operating are still not operating in India. In 2019, we earned $30 billion of foreign exchange from inbound tourism, and we have 11.5 million inbound tourists. Today, we are 30% below the figures of 2019. So we need to really focus on marketing and helping the tour operators, who are the soldiers of. If we don't take care of our soldiers, they cannot defend the country. So today it's marketing warfare, and we need to compete, with our neighboring destinations like Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Dubai. So all these destinations are competing with India. Even Bali has started competing with India. So we need to really focus on this. So we need to open the skies so that all the new airlines that will come in order to make their routes viable, they will market and advertise India. So on this Independence Day, on behalf of the Chamber for Service Industry, myself and our Secretary General Dr. Gulshansharma, I would like to again convey my greetings, and I would wish everyone that please think of India as your next holiday destination. Please motivate all your friends who are not of Indian origin, because Indian origin people do come to see friends and visit friends and relatives. But we want others, who are of American origin or German origin or Canadian origin, Japanese origin, or Chinese origin, and Australians and even African countries to visit India for medical tourism, for a lot of other facilities. India is one of the greatest show on planet Earth, and let us all pledge on this Independence Day to make India truly Viksit Bharat in 2047, and the Chamber for Service Industry will leave no stone unturned in order to make the Prime Minister's vision a reality. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Wonderful, wonderful. What a beautiful inputs. And initially, when you started dynamic prime minister, visionary prime minister, vibrant prime minister, that was something. And when you talked about G20, he did talk about the conferences, the convention, and the mice industry coming up in a very big way, and India having now sizable infrastructure. And two more points, sir. He did talk about the education. He talked about Nalanda and skills. He repeated number of times today in his speech. So I think, what message would you like to give to the younger generation? Those are coming to tourism, those are coming to hospitality, those are coming to airlines, and those are coming especially to mice industry, particularly taking prime minister's lines. What would you like to convey to the younger generation?
Uh, you know, Today, with the coming of artificial intelligence and mechanization of agriculture, the coming of drones in agriculture, today the only industry that is labor intensive is tourism. One out of nine jobs that are going to be created in the next 20 years in any industry will be tourism industry, because tourism industry has a multiplier effect on the economy. Because whenever a tourist comes, he needs people at immigration customs, he needs people porters to help them, they need people to run the transport, and when they reach the hotel they need bellboys, then they need people to housekeeping people, then they need people for air conditioning, engineering, catering, they need people to sell vegetables, so, and handicrafts and all the other things. So the multiplier effect is there. So today, we want skilled people. Skilled people, we want people who know foreign language, because if the whole world is going to come to India, or India is going to go to the rest of the, we need a lot of people to communicate in Korean, in Japanese, in Chinese, in French, in German, in Italian, in Spanish. So all these languages are needed. So we need people with very high soft skills. We need people with communication abilities. We need people, you know, hospitality, in hotel management. We need people, in front office. We need people, who are good chefs. We need people who are, good in history. We need tourist guides, and we need homestays. There's a lot of opportunity for homestay. So I think to the young people, I would say that India is the greatest show on planet Earth. Uh, we have 7,500 kilometers of beautiful coastline. We have 74% of the Himalayan mountains. We have the largest mangrove forest in the world. We also have the only colorful desert in the world. We have so much. We have beautiful rivers. So there's a lot of opportunity for water sports in our rivers, for adventure sports. There's a lot of opportunity for scuba diving and surfing and winter sports, skiing, and uh, so there's a lot of opportunity. But we need trained people. We need skills. We need people. On adventure tourism. We need mice. Weddings is becoming a $1 trillion industry. So we need people in event management. It's there is a software. There are a lot of skills which are needed. How to manage. We need people in inbound tours. We need people in outbound tours. Then medical tourism. How to today India's what can be done for $10,000 in UK or USA can be done for $2,000, $3,000, and better standards or even faster standards. In these countries, there's a lot of waiting line for people to see a good doctor. Here, there's a doctor on command, doctor on call. So there's a lot of Ayurveda, yoga, health tourism. Uh, we need yoga teachers. We need meditation teachers. We need Ayurvedic doctors. We need, there's so much
Oh,
need. Today we need people who, specialize in artificial intelligence. We need people in the cargo industry to, deliver cargo through drones. We need, uh, people to uh, have drones taking care of agriculture. We need people to manage drones or operate drones to deliver life-saving medicines. So all these things are are needed by the country as the country develops. So the message to the youth is that we have the largest youth in the world. So the future is yours. We people have done whatever little we could, but you belonging to the succeeding generation, you have to make India not the third largest economy, but the number one in the whole world. But an economy which will peace not only try to conquer the world, but try to increase its influence by military, but increase in influence by love, by spreading peace and philosophy and religion, peaceful religion all over the planet. We should be able to play a role where we diffuse tensions and war, and we are able to save this beautiful planet, to rotate around the sun. But we do not want another third world war where the planet is destroyed and we become a ball of fire like a lot of other planets rotating around. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That is Dr. Subhash Goyalji, the president of Chamber for Service Industry, today on India's Independence Day, giving his best wishes. And as a very special gesture, he had been very kind to give the consent for 1 week complimentary, free. Anybody whosoever is interested to become a member for Chamber for Service Industry, we started on 8th of August and today is 15th. Till 1200 hours tonight, the open membership, free membership, Chamber for Service Industry. You have got the website csi.in.net. Right on the homepage when you come, there is a QR code. You can scan it. Just 5 steps, put your name, your interest, your hobbies, and what you're interested to do it. And at the same time, you become a complimentary member so that you can take the advantage of the chamber within your city or at the national level or international level, whatever you are interested about. Secondly, you may send us a WhatsApp also at 9988447058. I repeat for your benefit, 9988447058. You just send a WhatsApp and we'll send you the QR code and the link and you can come over there. That is something coming like a sermon on tourism today from Dr. Subhash Goyalji. I hope you all enjoyed. Besides President Chamber for Service Industry, he's also the chairman of the Stick Travels Group, which is doing extremely well. And if you want to have the wonderful Assam tea with him, then come to G55, Connaught Place, just short of Regal, and you can have wonderful host for you. But come with some idea how Indian tourism can be promoted. Subhash Goyalji, closing remarks.
My closing remarks are that a lot of people are traveling, and it's a long, weekend because there is a holiday for Rakhi also, and then Saturday, Sunday comes in. So I would request you that we will ask our committee members if I will propose this to them tomorrow on a working, that if we can extend till 31st August, the free membership for the chamber.
So you are the president. You can take a call. Okay. Thank you very much. What a gesture. What a gesture.
We can have this membership extended to 31st August. I'll be grateful.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. What a pleasure, world over, all my brothers and sisters across the globe, non resident Indians, PIOs, and of course, my beautiful Bhartiya over here. Greetings from Dr. Subhash Goyal, the President, Chamber for Service Industry, and Chairman of the Stick Travels Group. Thank you very much for sparing your most valuable time and to be with us. Namaskar, and from a soldier, Jai Hind.